Hi guys, it's Martin here from Martin's Rhythm Method. A few people have asked me to demonstrate my rig a bit more, so what I've done now is I've mic'd up the cabs properly, so hopefully the audio quality will be a bit better. It's a fairly straightforward rig, as I demonstrated in one of my YouTube videos, using quite a lot of RJM Music technology equipment. There's an RG-16, an Effect Gizmo, a Mastermind as my MIDI foot controller, and a mini line mixer. It's a stereo rig. My heads are a Peavey JSX and a Peavey XXX. Okay, and I'm playing my guitar that I call Beastie today, which is a 2004 Ibanez JS100 model JS100, and it's signed on the back of the headstock, this is probably upside down, by a guitarist called Jeff Scheetz, who I'm a huge fan of, and I had the pleasure of meeting with him and chatting with him this summer when he played at the Greenbelt Festival. Okay, this first clip then I'm going to be concentrating on my clean sounds. I use a variety of clean sounds. They all have a kind of similar pattern to them. I like a kind of dynamic echo effect, so when I'm playing the echo doesn't really stand out, but when I stop then you get a nice bit of echo going on. Okay, so this is my main clean sound. I'm using both pickups on. These are DiMarzio Breed pickups. In the middle position then, volume and tone all the way up, and the coils aren't coil tapped at the moment. Okay, so what it is it's the JSX clean sound. There's no pedals in front of it, but it's using the Samson compressor in the effects loop, and then going to on the GSP1101 there's some chorus and some delay, and on the TCG major there's some detune, there's some chorus, there's some delay, and there's some reverb. So it's quite a sort of spacious sound. Okay, now if I then coil tap that, it gives it slightly more of an acoustic sound to it. If I back up the volume on the guitar very slightly. So there's, as you can hear when I hit a sharp chord, there is stereo echo. It's a sort of ping pong echo going on, but it's not too in your face. I'm the only guitar player in the band Voyager project, so I need to be able to fill up plenty of room in a sense, but at the same time when I'm playing a lot of notes, the last thing I want is for that to take over from the for the echo to take over from the notes I'm playing. Okay, now one of the cool things about the RJM Mastermind is it has a function switch that enables me to turn something else on. So if I press that on this patch, it brings in my Keeley DS1 pedal, which is set for a gentle bit of gain, just a little bit of grit. So here's my, on the bridge pickup now, humbucker mode. Without the DS1 on, it's a sort of biting clean sound. Okay, and if I step on the function switch and bring in the Keeley, kind of like I'm pushing an amp, overdriving an amp input stage a little bit. It's very organic sounding distortion pedal. It's not at all harsh like the original DS1 from Boss's. The Keeley mod is fantastic. Okay, and then on the neck pickup on its own, it's a bit more chunky. So it's kind of cool for blues and country kind of stuff. Maybe even some sort of lighter rock stuff. Okay, so that's one of the clean sounds I use quite a lot. This next sound is, again, it's using the DS1 that's on by default on this patch, and then the function switch then turns it off. This is the clean channel on the XXX now, which has a slightly different tone to it. And this time the echo is more prominent. It's got a modulated delay coming out of the GSP1101, which is quite cool. It's more of an effect. I wouldn't necessarily play a whole song like this, but it's still a much subtler delay than if it was like really washy. So that's quite cool. And then, so that was on the bridge pickup. On the neck pickup, the clean channel on the XXX seems to have a bit more body to it, and a bit more twang as well. It's not as middly, which is really cool. I like having the contrasting clean sounds. Okay, when I step on the function switch then on this patch, it turns off the DS1 and turns on my Marshall Edward the compressor pedal. A very smooth, quite a big clean sound really. That again is on the neck pickup. It's a full, rich sound. Moving on to the bridge pickup. It's got a little bit of bite to it. It's quite a, certainly if I coil tap it, it's kind of got that. It's got a kind of country lead kind of sound to it, which is really cool. I use that quite often when I want just something a bit more snappy perhaps, and it works really well with the wah pedal too. Kind of dirty, sleazy kind of wah sound that we all know and love. Okay, the final clean sound I primarily use two banks when I'm playing with Voyager projects and for other projects, unless I need a specific sound. My first bank has one clean sound, two crunch sounds, two lead sounds. My second bank has two clean sounds, two crunch sounds, and a single lead tone. So it really depends what the song requires as to which bank I choose.